Let's straighten it out. Gotta straighten that, straighten that, straighten that camera out. Let's straighten it out. Let me see, microphone. Oh, let's go. Breakfast with baby, breakfast with baby, breakfast with baby. That's the theme song. Your boy is solo dolo. Y'all catching that glare? Cause it's the sun in my eye right now. Hold up, y'all. I don't even know. Nah, that's cool. We need sun. We need lighting anyway, I guess. So, your boy is on the solo dolo tip. I think I'm gonna have to. Well, I always was supposed to. Well, it's not solo dolo because it's breakfast with baby. Yeah, I got the kids, but until they can just have a conversation with your boy, I'm just fussing at them on the podcast about not messing up the podcast because they gonna eat, right through the introduction and they finish with food. My wife, I think she's starting a new gig. Knock on wood. We still don't want to jinx it. She's still in beginning stages, but at the end of the day, my wife had dreams when I met her own dreams. We done put money into her dreams, far as classes and certifications. And my girl she always on the, and she got a talent at school doing like online school and stuff. Oh man, shoot, that's her gift. Online school, huh? Man, that girl right, shoot. I ain't gonna let me see something. My bad, y'all. I'm over here. I got two things going. I'm trying two things on this one. Uh One, oh snap. I don't know. Let me see. Uh One, I think the horizontal, so I I'm doing let me see, is that good lighting? I don't know. We got the sun coming in. I don't know. We'll see how it play out. I really don't. I look like it's kind of forming a glare, maybe. Oh, so what was I saying? The horizontal format is for my YouTube because I got some videos with the vertical, with the long, like on the camera phone, and then you got the horizontal format is how you're supposed to be doing stuff with the professional, the movie view or whatever. Man, let me see something. Cause I know I ain't tripping. This mother, who the hell got then open up the blinds all the way like that? Anyway, in here, you know, oh, are these blinds? I think these blinds they are the main anyways. I don't know what I'm doing. Let me chill out. Back to what I was saying, people. So we got what I was saying. Oh, okay, the horizontal view versus the vertical. As far as social media, Facebook and Instagram videos, and I saw that too somewhere, but I don't even know where they get their information from. You'll have somebody posting information like, these are the ways to success. New algorithm for Instagram. They want you to post 6 story or 10 reels and 6 stories and 2 posts every day for you to get the maximum efficiency of the algorithms. And I'm just really just saying, maybe not the exact numbers, but somewhere around like 10 reels a day though. 10 reels, 6 reels a day, and 4 posts, some old crazy stuff. So, and they keep changing it. I keep telling my wife that, like, man, they'll change the algorithm on you too. in the middle of the game. So sometimes they'll let a post go through and then they change the rules and then they hit you up 2, 3 years later talking about you violated the community guidelines and stuff. They house their rules. But so let me see. I think that's Miss Young right there. Woo, woo. Yo.
You ain't got no goddamn kid. Why you didn't tell me that you had nobody here?
They had cuz. You need to come. Come on, let's podcast.
Oh no, I need to go home and wash clothes and stuff.
Man, come on,
Shit,
well, that's cool. Bye. All right, that's cool. Who this for?
That's a
Joel Bubbles.
Yeah.
What's this is?
That's a roast.
Oh, Miss Young came through with the roast. I got me a cameo appearance at the crib from Miss Young. I'm doing a podcast right now. Anyway, man. Oh, you came through with this mug. Huh? Let me see. Them smile roasts better though.
No,
damn.
Yeah. That's better quality.
Nah, this ain't the right one. Chuck tender roast.
That's right. Shit, this better one.
Chuck roast. Nah, this ain't that. Where you got this from?
But Rondo got better meat. When you cook that, you know.
I don't know. I think that's what she bought last time, and it wasn't.
This one?
The chuck roast.
That's what it is.
I don't know.
No,
I had to see. I don't know.
No,
I don't think you know what you
roast.
talking about. Huh? That's Joy Bubbles over there.
What did everybody go?
She upstairs. Joy Bubbles upstairs. Hold on, let me go get Joy Bubbles and tell her.
That's all right.
You got it. Well, she got to come.
That's my bowl?
Yeah. You can take them.
Okay,
Because that's the Italian cream cake for her anyway. And
what cake you been for?
she had yeah, I went to her dad and she took him over there. She sleep.
She sleep?
Off of you. Probably, maybe. She sleep. Yeah, she did. She said her head was hurting anyway.
What you do?
Nothing. I'm podcasting, man.
What's up?
Getting content. Come on, you want me to interview you? You gonna podcast?
Look, I got to go home and watch.
Come on. Well, don't go. What you doing? Get out the way. What you doing?
I'm gonna get
Why
out.
you see me? What you doing?
Oh, I don't know what he be from.
Why you going, man? Come on, man. Come on. Come messing up my set.
Like the,
Huh?
oh, I thought what you had. That's
Come on. Stay focused.
Oh, shit.
Huh?
I need to go home and watch.
Oh, man, I missed the microphone plugged up.
Huh?
Come on.
So what do you want me to do? I do 5 minutes.
No, not no 5 minutes.
Okay, no.
Come on, we need to sit down and we can do a whole show. Come on, go home if you got something to do.
Oh, you know I didn't watch.
We'll do it tomorrow anyway. When I come over there we'll do it at the shop. Huh? Come messing up your boy. Trying to mess up your boy's show. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what we got going on here. Yeah, man, as Miss Young pulled up, she come through with the cameo appearance. Let me see something. Yeah, I started that. Man, Miss Young come through with the cameo appearance. But she ain't want to sit down and I told her, man, let me interview you. Come on, get on the show. But whatever. I don't need nobody. Solo dolo. I'm finna gotta go back to my one deep roots. There's only a few people I've seen that can pull off the one deep. And I need to exercise that muscle more anyway. Just the one deep. I do like the shows with my wife. She be a good balance cause that's really kind of how we kick it. Just sit and watch TV, couch potato and Beavis and Butthead in it, looking at TV, IMBDing, Googling everything, every actor that come on, IMBDing every actor that comes on. What movie were they played on? Who is that? Man, that's it. Man, they be on everything. That's such and such. On everything. Man, they be on all them Tubi movies. Or that person be on all them little B low budget movies. We'll pull the IMBD up, see the whole videography. Man, you don't remember those? That's how we do every movie. We be sitting in here watching. But anyway, she got her own goals and dreams. So she doing the whole Botox. She came up on a Botox gig that she always wanted to do Botox, being a Botox injection nurse or do the Botox injections ever since when I first met her. So she got everything for all of that except for the experience. Cause in spas, all her interviews and all her, up until now it's been they've been needing somebody with some experience. And it's just like, well, how do you get the experience if everyone already requires the experience? How do you even get the experience if you're just trying to break in? And it's just, I guess you gotta wait for that break or that opportunity. So, um, but she been at home anyway. Really, for the most part, she do the mobile V's, but that's not like shoot. That's you could count that the hours out the week. You know, that's just something to do. Shoot, just gotta give you something to do. Get out the house sometime. But for the most part, shoot, she been home. She been home with JJ. JJ did his year with her. String Bean did her first year with her grandmother, with her nana. Me and her nana. So, uh, oh, you may wonder what I'm doing. I'm getting the steak fingers out the oven. That I'm making some steak sliders for your girl, for the Joy Bubbles. But she over there asleep now, so I don't even know what. You know what I mean? She went to sleep on your boy. She did say her head was hurting though. Probably all that dang Oculus. I mean, all that VR play. Shoot, golly, give your eyes a rest sometime. Tell her, man, you gonna wake up one day, you gonna be stuck in the meta world, in the metaverse. Just like in the movies, you're gonna look down at your hands, you're gonna be like, what the heck? Man, what the heck? Hold on, y'all, let me go on. I don't wanna make it like I'm just all the way absent like that when I'm actually up in. This segment of the podcast is brought to you by Young's Bakery, 14583 Main Street. Text 832-888-7859 to order your cake and pineapple cream cheese pie jars. Nationwide shipping is included. We shipping them jars nationwide at Young's Bakery. Cake jars, pie jars, that is. We just had the Miss Young cameo. We just had the Joy Bubbles cameo too. She came down, got her steak finger sliders. Then she went back up there, got under the blanket. The joys of fatherhood. The thought of fatherhood could bring me out of any funk. So far, it's brought me out of any funk I've found myself in. It's good to have. It's like a life hack. It's good to have that life hack when, like, for fatherhood, for me is that life hack. Anytime if I need to something to pick myself up, if I need to go to somewhere to make myself feel better, if the day been going bad, if somebody done pissed me off, I can go to fatherhood. I can go to one of the kids, and they can, any one of them. I can pick any one. So I can go to one, and if they tripping, and if I can't get the pick me up from them, and I just go to another one. Uh, I must, I do I have to say, I am grateful for that. So, um, my oldest is, what is that? It is just a difference though. The difference. I try to compare myself to her, the generation, the times. They just different. So also, I did not turn out my 15, 16-year old, my years, they did not turn out good. They did not pan out uh, favorably in my you know for me. You live, you learn. No, life funny. The experiences that are given. Maybe it's not funny. Maybe that's just for everybody. Everybody, it's all the same, right? We all experience the same ups and downs, just different. The names and the places, the names of the people and places have been changed. But so you get but it's pretty much all kind of like a book with the same chapters. This life stuff, the stuff you can go. It's only there's only so much stuff that you can go through, good or bad, right? Sometimes you can share an experience or your wisdom with somebody and you can touch them. Some people though, especially it's just sometimes it's just who it's coming from. I was an age 15, 16, and nothing my parents had to say shit made sense to me. I wasn't trying to hear none of that stuff, whether they were right or wrong. And the tables turned because it's kind of like that now. But it's me telling them stuff, and it be like, man, we ain't trying to hear nothing you got to say. The tables are turned, and you'll end up with a 15-year-old or a 16-year-old not trying to hear nothing that you have to say. But like I tell her, man, hey, I gotta say it though. I say it because I have to. You don't have to listen. I have to say it though. And just because I know you're not gonna listen is not gonna stop me from saying it. Because it's in there. It's in your brain. It'll pop up one day. You're like, oh man, I heard that. Why is this in my head? Why is this voice in my head telling me, you know, why is this voice in my head? I hear this voice telling me to do something with yourself. Man, get up, man. Go do something with yourself, man. Find something to do. Do something with yourself. It, we in a, it's, I just, we really are in this era of people that just can do nothing. How can even the youth? That's what's weird. The youth are content with doing nothing, just being bored. Like how we would get bored like that. Man, it's boring. I'm bored. Man, it's boring. Shoot. So, and it's just like with her, she like, why I can't be bored? It's summer break. It's my summer. It's summer. Why I can't just chill? It's my break. Why I can't take a break? Why I can't be bored? Why I have to do something? Why I can't not do nothing? Why I can't. And it's written. That's a devil's workplace. Idle hands. The works, the workplace, workshop of the devil. Idle hands. That's idle when you ain't doing when it ain't going nowhere. When you ain't doing nothing. You just chilling. The devil creep up in on you then. I don't know, man. And these, I don't know if the times, if the realm is becoming more spiritual. I don't know if that even makes sense. Is that even a thing, right? But according to the scripture, it's all spiritual, the battle, right? It's not flesh and blood. It ain't what we see. It's all spiritual. Um, I just saw a movie. They were saying, shoot, the the evil side, the evil realm in that movie was speaking, and they were saying, "Hey, our side winning." I don't know the gauge. I don't even know if it's even a battle or if it's just a balance, right? I really don't know. Is there a balance? Does the good balance the evil? The evil balance off the good at all times? I don't know. Like I tell my daughter, a big world. This place big. Sometimes we get stuck in our own little box, in our own little head, in our own little world, thinking that this is the world. This is what it is. Um, maybe the where there's a destruction of one community, there's the great buildup of another one somewhere in the world. So it just balances out. It just balances itself out. So the people where the community that's being destroyed look around and like, oh shit, it's the end of the world. When in reality, it probably just was the end of y'all world. You know, whatever community that is, the black community, right? The African American community, and I'm just speaking right now, and just now I think about it, cause you know, I like I said, and I've been saying this for a little bit, but definitely in the past few episodes. But I don't know if people, but I'm sure Americans, mostly Americans, but most definitely African Americans, I feel we believe more lies than truths. Now, who is it that's giving? Well, whoever it is, wherever it is that we get our information from, all the way down to uh, the basic shit they teach us in school. We believe more lies than truths, and so I don't know how it is that we may be past the point to where even if the truth was revealed to us, you know, it wouldn't even matter. We still be so brainwashed in a lie that we would still accept the lie as the truth. So I talk about like a community being destroyed, like an African American community. Is the African American community being destroyed? Is there destruction in it? It is, but is it worse? Are we worse off than? Of course, when when of course before civil rights, well, I'm just saying after civil rights, when it was illegal for, you know, a white man to just treat a black person before it was legal, but before it became illegal to treat a black person as lower class, as below a citizen, as 3/5 of a citizen. That once was a time where that was legal. You could treat a black person below under the class of a citizen of a human being. So even after that, it's only been what, about 60 years, 60, 70 years, 50, 60, 70 years. Are we better off now? I don't know. I don't even know how you would gauge, right? But as as a parent, right? And as a person who's been on it, who's not to say I've finished, but who's been on a spiritual path or seek the spiritual journey inside my own heart. What I'm saying, where I went and seek the information. I seek the knowledge for uh, for spiritualism, or seek the information of religion through religion. That was with the intent to build a better relationship with God, or a closer relationship with God. Um, but I don't know, man. Sometimes it's, you look at, just that's what I'm saying. Like, you now, as you, I have a spiritual discernment. I got kids, and so you look at stuff through that perspective sometime, and you can see people speak on stuff like an attack on a community, a generation of kids in different communities and stuff. If you open yourself up to different genres, different uh, groups of people, different kinds of music, different kinds of TV shows and movies, you can kind of, I don't know. It is just weird with like some stuff like in like rap music, African American music, just the level of vulgarity that you could get away with versus anything else. And not to say that, man, you can be pretty vulgar in video games. You can be pretty vulgar in movies, pretty violent in movies. But you cannot participate in hate speech in any of those other industries. But you can in African American music. So I don't know. Uh, what are real influences in life? I don't know. It's just like, man, stuff. The we do have the powers that be are a lot more influential to us and to the communities, to our kids, than we might give credit for. And so then when you get all tinfoil hat conspiracy uh, theory, when you get to talking about controlling communities and, programming them to be certain ways, once you see the game for that, then it's conspiracy and you tinfoil hat. And we got around this month. This segment of the podcast brought to you by Mr. Wink Emoji. Oh, Mike, right? Um. So yeah, man, I'ma just be. So I guess it go back to the one deep when we creep in this peep. I don't know, man. I might just get funky too and go on one deep. That's what I'm gonna do too. I might shoot this for the rumble. YouTube is going down. YouTube ad revenue going down. So that means that the pay finna start going down. I ain't even started getting paid yet on YouTube. I still need about 90 more subscribers to get monetized. Rumble, they kick you off. Bumble, they kick you out monetization right from the jump. Shoot you some money. Blick Block trying to figure out a way they can get everybody trying to figure out how they can get you paid. I don't know, man. I need to see what's going on with Twitter too. I might just get verified over there on Twitter because I think that's finna be another form of community. It's uncensored. I seen the Tucker Carlson Twitter. Uh, that mug got like 110 some million views. So who knows just how much that video might, you know what I mean? Shoot. On what's YouTube? You get 100 million views on YouTube. Shoot, you might just jump out with $500,000 or something for one video. I don't know exactly. I don't know exactly how much. I know that boy Mr. Beast, what he did, 50 something million, 50 million in YouTube. He got 159 million subscribers. That's how I was trying to tell somebody about that. That boy Mr. Beast, man. That boy got Beast burgers, Beast chicken tender baskets, and all kind of shit on Uber Eats and DoorDash. You go in the store, man, got chocolate bars and cookies, and I seen in the gas station they got chocolate bars made with 4 ingredients. That's it. All you need is 4 ingredients that you can package up, put that mug together, package up, and get $3 for. So that's really been some, inspiration. Catch some Mr. Beast interviews, see what Mr. Beast doing. But that's when them VCs pull up on you. Hey man, that VC money, man, pull up on you, get you a start like that. Hey man, we like what you doing over here on social media, man. How about we, $5 million, $10 million for, shoot, what was $10 million? I wonder what Mr. Beast at 1 million subscribers. And they come to him and say, hey, well, $10 million investment, what percentage of the company do he have to give up for that 10 million, that 1 million subscribers? He had 159 million now. Shoot, 10 million, they probably would have been like, hey man, you get 90% of what you do. We give you 10 million. Or hit that boy with a I got like a 360 deal. Shoot, no telling. Especially if he tied in on YouTube, because YouTube is the man that did YouTube. Ain't Larry Cohen, who over YouTube. I think that's who invented the 360 deal. But I don't know though. Who knows? I'm just talking freestyle. They probably didn't give him no money like that. Probably funded it, bankrolled it itself. Bankroll the operation myself. Shoot, I'm already getting, man, probably been doing on YouTube, shoot, over 10 years, getting just nice money. I don't know what I'm even just sitting there freestyling, trying to count this, analyze this man pockets or whatever. And that ain't even, the inspiration ain't his pockets. It's just being able to have all them products and being your own commercial, pumping your own brand. You don't even, especially with a platform that big, you don't even need no. So for Young's Bakery, shoot, try to pump these jars off the platform and turn that into something. Keep that going. I know if I get the nutritional facts, at least on the pie, that would be a perfect frozen product idea. So, yeah, man, your boy over here, Ms. Young, just bought us a big chuck roast. I don't think that's the right roast cut. Let me see. But it don't matter. We ain't gonna be able to eat that mug. Shoot, that roast gotta go in the That roast got to go in the hot in the crock pot for at least a good 10 hours. At least a good 10 hours. But I'm already looking at that mug. The cut too big. My mama, she bought the wrong thing. I'm looking at the cut on it and just the weight. That's too much meat. Gonna suck up all the juices, all the spices and stuff. You know. Yeah, so I don't know, man. That battle though, that spiritual battle is kind of like I could see it. You could see it. But, you know, is it rich? It's just I don't know. What we may be taking the powers on both sides for granted. Yeah. Let me see. What time is it? I don't know what they gonna I think the fam on the way. I guess I'll just keep going until they pull up. I went on the other phone until the phone battery died. I have been doing a lot of lives. I have been doing uh so to make up for my missed podcast or to keep the working on my speech muscle. I have been still doing the live feeds on the book, the live Cake Jar live shows. I do that every other day. I can see an improvement on my speech, on my grammar, especially when I'm trying or taking note. Sometimes just talking, I really don't give a fuck. And I just go to talk. But then it's like, okay, if I go to saying like too much, I start taking note, being conscious of my grammar. I saw that on the post too, saying that um, good grammar could get you a little bit further in life versus bad grammar. Maybe so, especially if you're trying to get a job and if you're in a professional setting, if you if you are in professional environments. But I always battle with that because I feel like if you keep a genuine voice or authentic voice, you probably connect a little bit easier with the audience because everyone speaks with just a regular voice. And you just kind of come off as just a regular person talking. And I am just a regular person talking. I just have the gall to record it and put it out in the public, really. And um, so yeah, earlier I think they on the 10th week of the protests out there. They really tripping with that church this Sunday. They've been going 10 weeks. Them people now they showing some commitment, those protesters. And they was out there with the guns, assault rifles, and everything. They've been out there the last 2 or 3 weeks. They had 2 or 3 dudes out there. Got one guy with a shotgun, one with the AR. Got his head all wrapped up like like he out there in Afghanistan somewhere, ready. Might have been an old Desert Storm warrior. I wouldn't put that past old the second Desert Storm. Let me see. When was the first? Nah, probably from the first Desert Storm. Nah, hell no. Because I'm saying people from the first Desert Storm, they probably in their 60s. And when was that, in the 90s, early 90s? So 30 years ago, yeah, them people probably in their 50s and 60s. So yeah, maybe like the first Desert Storm. Maybe. Looked like it had some people out there, uh, maybe 1 or 2 soldiers from the first Desert Storm was out there with their rifles, had they, head wrapped up, don't ask, don't tell, They come from a. No, I don't think they come from the don't. When did the don't ask, don't tell era start in the military, where they don't even ask your sexuality? I don't know. They probably was in the first Desert Storm. They probably you probably had to put your sexuality on the paper. They asked you your sexuality. It was a trap. In which case you say something wrong, they can hook you up with some good hazing and some good discrimination tactics or whatever. Uh, so I think they on the way back now. Your girl been trying to see one of her grandparents. She been missing out on her grandparents. Let me see. We just had her over there by. She clowned the other day, man. I took her to HEB, but the storm was, man. They had a cloud so black and going over the sky. I don't know what was going on. They saying it's smoke in the smoke from Canada that made it all the way to North Carolina. So I don't know if smoke can even travel that far. I don't know if that's what we were seeing. This was last Friday. It did look like smoke though, but it looked like the sky went pitch black, and then it was like the smoke was coming from the ground, kind of. Well, I'm saying like it was like the lower layer of the pitch black was like a light gray smoke. So I don't know, but then it would start lightning. So it's like, is that can smoke cause lightning? Can you get friction from smoke? I know you can get friction from the clouds. That's what caused the lightning. But I don't know if smoke can cause friction. So I saw like a bunch of lightning, so I was thinking like maybe that's a storm, and we started getting alerts. Thunderstorm coming. It didn't even rain though. And we went to I ran into HEB. Your girl wanted to go. That's her favorite spot is the grocery store. She like, I want to go to the grocery store, get grapes. She asked me this every day I pick her up from school. Like, you want to go to the grocery store? Can we go to the grocery store and get grapes? We need to go to the grocery store and get grapes. And I'm like, listen, man, we don't go to the grocery store every day. I actually want to do a ride around in the basket anyway. But I took it to the HEB, and it's pitch black. I'm like, man, it's finna start storming. Let me just run in here right here, grab some, and then we gone. She was not feeling that. That girl was kicking and crying the whole time I was gone. Get back, she was crying. Her mama say, man, this girl been in the car crying the whole time you left her at the grocery store. Oh, man. I like taking her to the toy store and not taking her in or something like that. They don't even have toy stores anymore, though, so what's a toy store, right? So the grocery store. So, but it didn't even rain. That was Friday though. Uh, Aliens pulling up in the atmosphere. That's probably what it was. They were saying that, man. I seen that on Blick Block. They like, man, they blocking out the sun. They got the second sun showing his face, the planet Nibiru or whatever. And so they already had some aliens fall out the sky in Las Vegas. That was even on the news. Was that even true? That news clipping even real? That might have been some AI news clipping. But you can really kind of create your own news station. You know, make your own news. And then if it just get a whole bunch of, it was a whole bunch of views though on Blick Block. I don't know if that was true though. That real news segment with that uh, UFO falling out the sky in them people's backyard, and the man called the police, talking about, man, it's some 8, 9, 10 foot people standing in the back of my yard, and then they had showed some more. So I don't know. But I have been getting tired. Everybody been drained the energy in the house since then. Man, it's been tired. You've been tired. I've been tired. I've been drained. I don't know if they in the atmosphere. Supposedly, the Pentagon already revealed they got crafts and creatures that they done captured So I don't know where all that came from. If they whatever it is they setting us up for, I do not know. But I don't know. I'm not even gonna say that. I'm ready. I hear them reptilians or them big 10 foot eight. I don't know. I don't know where they get that information from. But I've seen that on Blick Block. Probably seen it from another Blick Block page. But them things supposed to move real fast and all that stuff. So I don't know. Uh, but I just don't see how they got to be pretty deep to pull up on the planet. Not to say that they not deep. It might be a whole another planet might pull up on us in space one day, or the moon might just start coming close to the Earth one day, and then a bunch of windows or a bunch of doors start opening like a movie, and a bunch of spaceships start shooting out that mug, like 1,000,000 spaceships, 100 million spaceships with uh, 10 aliens aboard each spaceship, or 25 aliens aboard each spaceship. I don't know, man. We might be fucked up then. We might be pretty fucked then. So, who knows, right? I don't know. I wonder if I got some ice cream. I don't got no more pie. Is all the pie in the jars? Man, what I do right now for a slice of pineapple cream cheese pie? Not in the jar though. I don't want it in the jar. I eat that mug up out the jar, but man, when that mug in pie form and you hitting them graham cracker with the cream cheese and then going through the pineapple filling layer, then through the crust layer, and you scoop that mug up on the, and you eat that mug like that in that order. Tell you, man, it ain't nothing like that. It ain't nothing. It ain't no dessert. It's no dessert out there, but not even. It ain't even an ice cream better than that. I have really just really sat down and went through all the sweets, just and ranked them. It ain't nothing fucking with the pineapple cream cheese pie. Nothing. Not even close. And I guess that's it. I'm out, y'all.